What's up, you guys, and welcome back to the monthly video series that you guys have been waiting for and have tuned into this channel for. Fixing my ruined roster. If you guys are not familiar, my roster has a very unique story, and I've made 4 videos on it, and this will be the 5th, so if you haven't already, there's a whole playlist on it. I'll give you a little bit of context. I played the game when it first came out, I took lots of breaks, and I screwed up my roster, and today we have a lot of interesting stuff to go over today with my farming path. Last time, I said I was going to be focusing a lot on Starkiller and Traya and Savage Opress. The farming path has changed a little bit, especially with the Ultimate Journey. That is why Ray is now at the top of the list. Jedi Training Ray, all I need is more signal data and some mods and whatever. BB-8, we are almost at relic levels. And then after that, it's just getting the last, I think I need 35 more shards for Radis, maybe 25 more shards for Radis, and we'll be on the journey for Ray. So I decided to put Ray at the beginning of this journey, or at the beginning of the farming guide now, because of how just close we are and how much I just want a GL to participate in that event so I can start getting that currency. And then after that, we're going to complete our Traya team. Our Savage is doing wonders for us in GAC. Our Traya is just beautiful. My guild is so happy. My viewers are so happy because now I have Traya to use against omicrons in GAC. It's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. We're still working on Scion and Nihilus. Nihilus will probably be the next relic after Ray. So we're going to do BB-8 and then Ray and then Nihilus. We're still farming Zori in the background as well. We're going to get to that in a second. But we're still working on this Traya team actively. We're just going to put our relic levels all towards Ray for the moment, or for the time being, I should say. Hoarding Zeta is doing all the best I can do at the short notice because it kind of changed my farm last minute here. But after Mrs. Beast, my bad, it's Traya. We're going to finish the Imperial Troopers. I'm so close to Range Trooper. I'm probably going to get Range Trooper done tomorrow. I'm excited about that. Probably just going to leave them at Gear 12 for now. I don't want to relic Dark Trooper and Range Trooper just yet because, I mean, they're still working at Gear 12 for me. And plus, again, I have so much I need to worry about with relic levels. I'm kind of struggling on relic levels at the moment, but I'm working around that. I had someone send me a bunch of screenshots of the best way to get some relic salvage, so that was super helpful, and I appreciate that. So we're working on that, working on getting some more relic levels. My Imperial Trooper team is getting faster. I've been working on their mods in the background in the last few months. My Piet is a lot, well, not a lot faster, but still faster than he was before. Not ideal. I want him to be over 300, and I will still keep working on that. All of them need to be faster. Absolutely 100% agree. I'm going to get there. They're in the farming path. I just have a few other things I need to worry about right now as well. So after we finish up the Imperial Trooper team, which should not be too difficult, we will go into Starkiller. I'm farming Old Ben on this account, and I'm also farming it on my new account that we've been uploading videos on recently. So if you haven't already checked it out, I'm going to try and make the worst roster in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes that I possibly can, making a whole series. So if you want to go check that out, check that out. It's going to be really funny. But we're also farming Old Ben on that account, farming it on here. Visas Mar, we're going to need for this account. Starkiller, we're just going to be struggling on Chirotech, especially after a GL. So it gave me a little bit of a buffer time to get some more Chirotech for Starkiller here. Then after we finish Starkiller, because of how close we are, we're going to just go ahead for Kylo. Initially, I preached about going for Kylo first, actually. My plan was to go for Kylo first, and then Starkiller, and then Rey. Kind of crazy how life works, and we're actually in the opposite order now. We're going for Kylo last of the Lightspeed bundles, which is completely crazy to say, because 2 months ago, we would have thought that obviously Kylo would have been the clear choice for me. I'm not going to get those finalizer shards. I'm just not going to get them for a while. So unfortunately, this is where we're at. After our Kylo Ren, we are going to go all in on Zori Bliss's team here. Again, really just stuck behind Chirotechs here and mods, Omegas, Zetas. Gonna need this up and running. I think this will be my team I use, maybe. I'm thinking about potentially switching up my Rey team. So if I switch my Rey team up here to include Jedi Cal, or not Jedi Knight Cal, but if I use normal Cal and I maybe put L3 in there, if I decide to change that up a little bit, then maybe we'll move some of these characters back down to the Zori Bliss team here, but not 100% sure about that. After this, might as well just finish up our First Order TIE Fighter Pilot Omicron team. can switch up some of the teams on this first order. Depends on like what we're doing with the characters and whatever. We can switch up the characters here. But it's just nice to finish off the rest of these units because I have them on my roster. After that, we're working on Darth Vader's solo bros here, which kind of just means Sith Eternal requirements. Basically just finish up Sith Eternal requirements. So I was really confident that Sith Eternal was going to be the next Lightspeed bundle, up until I realized that they would have to give us a lot of the requirements for the Endor raid if they gave us a Sith Eternal bundle. So just because they just released the Endor raid, I'm not sure if they're going to give us Piet and Veers and Stark in a Lightspeed bundle. So I'm less sure about Sith Eternal being the next GL, maybe leaning towards Jedi Master Luke. So may go for Sith Eternal as my third GL, which is crazy again to say because I thought he was going to be my first for almost a year. So it's kind of crazy to say, but that's what we'll go for next. And then this will probably be the Sith Eternal Emperor team that I use. And then after that, we're finally going to get back into fixing some of the other teams on the backlog that I was talking about for a while. My Jedi Knight Revan team has been okay for me. Over the last month, I've 7-starred my Hermit Yoda. And I'm very excited about the prospect of finishing this team off. I do really want to finish this Revan team. It's one of those things on my account that I look and I just cringe. Same thing as my CLS, which we'll get to in a second, which actually is probably a lot worse than my Jedi Revan team. But every time I see Jedi Revan and CLS on my roster, I just cringe. I cringe explaining it. It's terrible. So I need to move Jedi Revan up on high on the priority list here. After Jedi Revan, I kind of want to do my bounty hunters, man. I really like Bosk and Grief Karga on my roster. I know how good Mando is, and I'm kind of excited to get Zam and Aurra Sing up. Actually, you know what? We're just going to promote Zam on this video. Why not? Get her to 7 stars just because I can. So we have them now at all 7 stars. Actually, no, I just lied to you. Aurra Sing is not at 7 stars. I didn't realize that. Anyways, I want to work on this bounty hunter team, get this together. I think this would be fun. Change it up, make it a little bit better, because right now I run Bosk lead with Boba Fett, Jango Fett, Grief Karga, and Dengar. That's my current bounty hunter team that I run. So changing it up, making it a little bit better would be a lot of fun for me, especially. I think this could help a lot in GAC as well. After that, we're going to finish up some of these characters for this Qui-Gon Omicron team. I needed Jedi Knight Anakin for Sith Eternal. Ahsoka you got in a Lightspeed bundle. Qui-Gon Jinn you don't want to take too high because he needs to die in the team for it to work. And he's also just an R3 requirement for Kenobi, I believe. So we're probably only going to take him to R3. General Kenobi probably will take him to R8 just because, 1, that's a requirement. 2, I need a tanky tank. So might just take him to R8 anyways. Not even just because I want to get Kenobi eventually. And then Mace Windu on here, just a fun tank. He's kind of fun. So after that rework, pretty cool character, and I'm excited to upgrade him a little bit more. After this, I kind of want to make Gidme a priority, to be honest with you guys. I really enjoy using a Gidme team in GAC. I didn't know what a Gidme team was until a few GAC matches ago, and my chat introduced me to it, and I have had so much fun with it ever since. So getting a Gidme team might be in my best interest. Everyone has explained to me that R2-D2 is one of the better characters for a Gidme team. Obviously, you need Padme and Moff Gideon. Barriss Offee can fit on here. Not Captain Rex, but CT Rex or CT Echo can also fit on this team. But those are going to go for a team that's later on this list. But after Gidme, we got the Krex team. I love Captain Rex as a character. The Phoenix, I love the Rebels show. So getting this team up would be amazing for me. I just have a few other priorities to get straight first. After that, the Murder Bears for C-3PO to fix my CLS team would be beautiful because I really want to fix my CLS team. My current CLS team, I believe, consists of CLS, Chewbacca, Han Solo, with Old Ben and Kyle Katarn. I get Kyle Katarn at R5, and that's where he went. So it's pretty scuffed. It's not good. Again, that's the whole point of this series, though, is to fix my ruined roster. I'm debating on putting CLS like right here, maybe like around, maybe even up here, like right after my Jedi Revan. Just kind of depends on how far I really need to take it. The real pain for me here will be farming 3PO. So it just kind of depends on that. After Eternal, after CLS, Getting Darth Revan to where he should be would be amazing. Darth Revan would be R7, Darth Malak will be as high as he can, Sith Empire Trooper will be R5, Bastila Shan Fallen will be R5, and Sith Marauder will be R7 because of requirements. That would be my ideal Dark Side, well, I guess Dark Side Old Republic would be Sith Empire team. That's what we do. So, after that, we have the gas squads. We need a Grievous squad, and we need gas. So, hopefully by this point, we'll be having like some Shock T stuff going on. We'll have our Negotiator fleet up and running, which, by the way, the other day I did fully 7-star my Negotiator. We just got to put some abilities on there. So, getting the Negotiator up and running would be amazing. Gas is one of the end games for my roster. I've preached this before in live streams. It's great to put this in a video. I always believe that in a roster, you have an end goal. And that doesn't mean necessarily the next GL you get or the next legendary you get. It's one of the big staple things that you play the game for that you eventually get. So for some people, that would be Jedi Master Kenobi. That's not attainable for a lot of people for a long time at the beginning of the game especially. So you gear your roster towards getting that end game thing. You build a Negotiator fleet, you get gas, you get a Grievous team, you build yourself towards getting Kenobi, a Bounty Hunter team, whatever. So by doing that, I'm kind of doing this with gas. It's like, oh, I want to get my Qui-Gon Omicron team. Oh, I want to get a Gidme team. Oh, I'm working on my Negotiator. That's me working towards gas. Gas is one of those end goals I have in my account. So I'm making small steps in my farming path to gear me towards gas, get that ready to go, because I really, really want him. He's one of my characters, one of the most wanted characters on this roster for sure. After that, I do need to get my Inquisitors done. I should have them done by now, to be honest with you. My guild wants me to do them. You see my roster. I don't know how soon I'm going to be able to get this done. But after gas, I will make sure it's a priority I start getting Reva shards. I'm going to be working on my Inquisitors throughout this farming path. I just really have a lot to do right now before I can start working and committing to Inquisitors. So at this point in my roster, I will commit 100% to making sure my Inquisitors are done. After that, I want to finish off my Dash Rendar team. We need some Hondo Onaka action would be great. Vandor Chewie I've heard is fun for this team. Enfys Nest can solo, so putting a solo on here would be awesome. L3 and Dash you get from the Lightspeed bundle, so making this a priority would be great, especially with that Dash Rendar Omicron. And then maybe Sokatana Fulcrum with the Omicron could be fun for Territory War, I believe. I believe that's what it's for. I can double check that probably. Probably should. Hold on. Yeah, Territory War Omicron. I know she can like solo stuff in Territory War. Not 100% sure if I'm going to do this yet. Kind of want to go with the Malicos team at this point. Kind of late in the game with a Jedi Cal. Well, no, maybe not a Jedi Cal, but with Seer and Cal, that's kind of where she could fit. We'll just have to wait and see what I do with this one. This one might move around. I might not do this one at all, but we'll see. After that, Jedi Master Luke. I'm actually kind of closer than I thought I was to Jedi Master Luke, especially at the end of, or at this point in the farming path. I'll have a lot more requirements for it. So getting Jedi Master Luke will probably be not too bad for me, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. So we'll have Jedi Master Luke be the 4th GL, because we'll have Rey first, and then we'll have Kylo, then we'll have Sith Eternal, then we'll have Luke. So we'll knock that out. Then we'll get Luke. After that, might as well get Mon Mothma. I have Kyle Katarn again for Lightspeed bundles. This is going to just be a fun extra team. Mon Mothma is going to have to be farmed for Jedi Master Luke, so might as well make use of it. So that might be what I do with this. After that, I kind of want to get Aphra. I'll put Vader in this extra spot here eventually once I get this team done. This is a good spot for IG-88, and I just like Aphra. I have a bunch of her comic books. I think some of the characters are really fun, and I just enjoy Dr. Aphra, and she looks like a lot of fun in the game, so I'm going to go for that eventually. After that, maybe before that, I'm not 100% sure on this. I'm sure some of you guys will give me pointers on this in the description, or in the comment section. Iden Versio is on the list, but she's kind of low down on the priority list, which is not good because I'm still building up a Chimera fleet because I just got the Executor. Since I just got the Executor, now I have to split my bounty hunters and my Imperial ships, and I don't have enough Imperial ships because a lot of my bounty hunter ships were the ones I was working on and using. So I have to build up the Defender, which to do that I need to build up Iden Versio. That's a whole thing. Might move this team up. It'll be easy to upgrade, especially like Stormtrooper, Death Trooper, Snowtrooper. could be easy to upgrade. So let me know what you guys think about this team. I think this would be really fun. It's a good team, obviously. Just not sure quite where to place it. After that, Bad Batch, at this point, I'll have Shock T upgraded a little bit for the gas event, I believe, and then just getting the Bad Batch done would be really cool. I liked Bad Batch Season 2. Season 1 wasn't my favorite, but I did like Season 2, so I think that would be fun. After that, Jedi Master Kenobi would be great. We'll be getting a bunch of Conquest unit shards at this point from the Ultimate Journey Guide, so being able to farm Cat and Watt is going to be very doable, and I think that's what we'll go for. I would love to get Kenobi. Everyone keeps telling me to prioritize Jabba, but I just don't see it happening. I want to get Jabba eventually, just at this point in the game, I don't know if that's a doable thing I can do at the moment. So, excuse me. That's what I think I'll put Jabba like right after Kenobi. I might move some teams around. I might put some other characters in the way of these two. I don't think I'm gonna do them back to back, but that's kind of what I'm looking at. After that, you just saw a nice sister team with Lord Vader with Maul. Be able to farm Maul at this point, so getting that done will be great. And then maybe a Son of Star Wars team. I'm honestly not committing to this. That's why it's last on the roster. I know at one point she was pretty solid, and now she's kind of falling out of favor for a lot of people. So if she's not the best character, then why would I want to farm this team when it's kind of out of my way, if that makes any sense? We'll just have to wait and see what I do about that. However, that's what my roster is looking like in so far in, well, this is November of 2023. So if you did enjoy and you think my roster is getting a little bit better, then like and subscribe. Drop me a comment either in the comment section or in our brand new Discord server. I actually can't say it's new anymore. It's a few months old, but we're having a lot of fun over there. The Discord is growing. So if you haven't already joined that, that's where we do our roster reviews and stuff. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and have a great rest of your day. TheAsTroidmech out.